Welcome back to Why Talk with Akanksha. Today I have a global entrepreneur in our studio. His name is Vinay Kulkarni. He's spent about 2 decades in United States, in the Silicon Valley and Phoenix. He is a business advisor and he is a growth expert. Let's welcome Mr. Vinay Kulkarni. Hello Vinay, how are you doing?
Hi Akanksha, I'm doing really great. Thank you very much for having me in your studio.
It's my pleasure.
Looking forward to this interview, so we can get going.
Okay.
Your questions.
Okay. So first I would like to start off with why your company's name is Alchmi.
Alchemy, if you look up the dictionary, and the spelling being Alchemy being the original word, and my company's name being spelled Alchmi. But fundamentally, alchemy refers to the process of converting base metal into gold, or something of low value into something of extremely high value. When you apply it to a business context, it refers to the process of converting an average performing company into a high performing company.
Okay. Tell us about your educational experience and your business experience.
I have a bachelor's in mechanical engineering. I have a master's in systems and industrial engineering from the University of Arizona. I also have an MBA in marketing and strategy from the UFA, from the Yale College of Management. I worked several years with a boutique management consulting firm, working with small and medium-sized businesses across US, helping them take their companies to the next level. I also was the chief operating officer of a 100-year-old family-owned business in Arizona with more than 7 locations, more than 300 employees, and more than $30 million in revenue. I also worked for a brief time in the Silicon Valley, working as part of a technology company there. And before long, it was time for me to start something of my own, targeted towards small and medium enterprises that I really love, and that's how Alchemy was born.
Okay, sounds very interesting. Let's know about what inspired you to settle in India.
Well, India is on an upswing. A lot of great opportunities for young minds and also small and medium-sized enterprises. The environment is great. The opportunity is ripe. And I felt that I could bring a lot of my experience, skill set, and know-how to the benefit of these small and medium-sized enterprises, help them apply those systems and methodologies that have worked really great elsewhere in the world, in the Indian context. And also today it's really a global platform as far as business is concerned, and I'm sure a lot of these Indian companies are looking to play on a global scale, and I can definitely help those companies as well.
Okay, so how can you help? What is that you offer, and how do you support? What are the services that you provide to your customers?
So our services cover the entire gamut of areas, ranging from strategy, people, process, technology to customer. These are different areas that a business owner, president, or CEO has to think about a little deeply as they plan their next step, as they plan their next stage of growth. So I primarily work with presidents, owners, and CEOs, help them get clarity on these items, help them develop and clarify their vision, develop their growth strategies, explore what are my options for growth, considering where I am in my business at this point, the kind of capital that I have, the kind of constraints that I face, and also the kind of growth goals that I've set for myself, the kind of industry I find myself in. So a lot of things have to be considered in developing growth strategies. So I help business owners with all of these things.
Okay, I know you've been a part of and you've helped supported many companies to scale up.
Right.
Would you like to share some?
Yeah, there have been many success stories over the years, and it'll take a long time to go through all of them, but just to share one example. I was working with a company that was located on the east coast of the United States. Have been in business for more than 20 years, and it was still being run by one of the co-founders. The other co-founders had moved on, and they had been stagnating at a particular level for a long time. And they wanted me to figure out what is preventing them from growing to the next level. Why are they stagnating like that? So when I look at their product, I felt that it's one of the best products on the planet in that area. And as I interviewed their customers and other people in the industry, they all echoed the same thing, that the products were simply super amazing, even miraculous in many cases. But everybody had a different idea or perception about what the company was, what the company did, what their products were all about. So there wasn't a common understanding. So there were different islands of ideas about what the company stood for. So instead of being a single brand that was taking the market by storm, it had inadvertently converted itself into multiple different brand ideas. Had to be integrated into a single brand idea. And so I took them through a pretty detailed process, helped them clarify who they are, not only to themselves and their employees, but to the market in general. And from that understanding, we developed the strategies and the methodologies to help them grow. The company did grow. The revenues more than doubled.
Wow.
They continue to grow, and so continue to work with them.
Okay, nice. What industries and geographies are you working as of now?
See, as a matter of general principle, I work across industries. The nature of the industry doesn't really matter. It's just that I work with small and medium-sized enterprises that are looking to grow into big, high-performing companies. As far as geography is concerned, right now I'm working with companies mostly in the United States. I've also started working with some companies in India, and Shri and his team at YCEEYA are giving me a great platform to be able to connect with the Indian market, which was the primary reason why I came back in the first place.
Okay, so how does anybody engage with Alchmi to go forward with?
It's pretty simple. The problems and challenges facing different organizations tend to be unique. So we always start off with a meeting. It could be a breakfast, lunch, dinner meeting, or it could be a coffee meeting at a coffee day. And we spend about an hour or two trying to understand what this company is all about, what are the top challenges they're facing, what are the top challenges the leadership is facing in scaling up the company to the next level. And based on what comes out of that, we'll develop the plan for how to go about helping them. Of course, one thing I learned over the years is as I'm trying to bring the McKinsey and Accenture type of solutions and services to the small and medium-sized businesses, I also try to utilize my knowledge and experience of working with these guys, knowing that they tend to be more impulsive. There is less time to apply the same kind of methodologies or processes that work for a bigger company. You have to modify them, you have to adjust them to the ground realities of these kind of companies. So it really depends on what exactly is going on with that company, and then we take it to the next level from there.
Okay. Hearing you, and you have the kind of experience that you have, right? There are many advantages I see.
Right.
To work with you, right? Throw some light on what are the advantages working with Alchmi and you.
Well, if you're cocooned in your own space, in your own company, in your own echo chamber, you'll find that over a period of time, you're listening to your own ideas or to the top 5 people in your company,
Right.
or maybe to your mother and grandmother, or your nephew or your uncle or whoever is involved in the business. And after some time, you find yourself stagnating. The advantage of working with me in this regard is I'm always on the cutting edge of management science, even from an academic perspective, but also since I work across industries, I can bring a lot of ideas and solutions that work elsewhere into your company, and oftentimes that is the definition of innovation.
Right.
So, and innovation is really the secret sauce of growth. So that's how I can help.
It is. How was your experience with YCEEYA? How has your experience been with YCEEYA right now, and the 101st event that you've attended, the gala event?
The gala event was a really well organized event. Congratulations to Sri and his team. It was not an easy kind of event to pull off, because you had to manage the schedules of so many guest speakers, so many presenters, and the most difficult part is trying to get close to 100 or 200 business owners and leaders to pack into a hall bang in the middle of the week. That's not a feat that many organizations can pull off. So you guys did a great job.
Thank you.
And also I had a great time engaging with an Indian audience. The audience was very receptive, and I really was very pleasantly surprised at how well the whole thing went. So great job. And working with YCEEYA has been great. As I was looking to get engaged with the Indian market, I was looking for a platform that would allow me to do so, and my very first attempt led me straight to YCEEYA, straight to Coffee Day for a coffee with Sri, and it's been a great ride since, and I really have great expectations from Sri and his team for the future.
Okay, thank you so much, Vinay. On the closing note,
Yeah.
what would you like to share, or you would like to tell these small business entrepreneurs that they should keep in mind?
Well, the few events that I've been part of in India, I kind of observed that regardless of whether the individual is an introvert or an extrovert in real life, when put on the stage, they tend to become a little bit introverted, a little bit inward facing as they talk about their company and what they have to offer. So I really urge these small and medium-sized business owners to work hard to get some clarity on who's your ideal customer and what exactly is your value proposition to them.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing your experience and giving us the tip.
Thank you very much. It's been a real pleasure being in the Y studio. It's been a real pleasure talking to you.
It's my
and
pleasure.
Look forward to more such talks in the future.
Thank you, Vinay.
Thank you.
Thank you.